up, everybody? I want to give out a trigger warning to anybody that shouldn't be watching this live stream. Turn it off. What up? Happy Saturday, back in the saddle.
Back in the saddle again. For all you
What's
old
your
people
name?
who know, all you old people remember that song. Who sang that song? Was it Old Man Hank? The old man, not Junior. Was it old man Hank Williams?
Was it, or was it like the dude who used to ride the horse, the country guy that had his horse stuffed?
Roy Rogers?
Roy Rogers?
No, I don't think so.
No, I'm thinking something Godfrey.
Godfrey.
Arlo? No, I'm getting two people.
I thought Godfrey was the voice of the Affleck duck.
Or I'll just do the one everybody knows and do Steven Tyler. I'm back in the saddle again.
There you go.
All right.
Was
it like Gene Autry? Is that who you're thinking? Gene Autry?
It's an old.
Yeah,
it could be. It could be Gene Autry. I just, because some of us here are old, and I like the old stuff. I just drove those teenagers up there crazy today, and they were playing country. So I said, "Okay, now play my country," and I made them put on Willie and Hank and
now see. When I was a kid riding with my dad in the pickup truck going back and forth to town, I used to hate that shit.
Oh, really?
Now I like it when I'm in the mood.
Right.
Until they come out with that, they had that one song where the guy went through a deck of cards and said what they all mean to him.
Yeah.
That song I used to love. I can't remember who or what.
A soldier's prayer or something like that, I think. We'll go back with the deck of cards.
Waylon Jennings was who I was trying to think of. I made them play Good Hearted Woman. And then, oh yeah, they were like, my daughter's like, Dad, I go, honey, this is country music. You're listening to pop
I'm not
country.
that old, Mike, so I mean, I ain't but 18 this week, so.
Jeez, you don't
know them for country when they was actually country, not this freaking pop bullshit you want to call country.
You're 18 this week? Fuck, you don't look a day over 50. You look good. You look good.
There's not a big rundown tonight. Flawn popped in.
Flawn!
She's bouncing over chat back and forth. Dish is preoccupied watching the
she's watching the
athletes in their little tighty whities running around the field.
Well, she's a cheesehead, so.
And we have two ATVs in our life. What's up, bro?
Howdy.
Little woman feeling better, I hope?
No, not really.
Damn it. Woman.
I don't know what we've both been sick the whole last year. Now this year she's starting out again. So. I'm going to have to get my stick out and run around the house, I reckon.
11:27 left in the fourth quarter. 10-3 Green Bay.
And we have Gunpowder Beauty. What's up, girl?
Doing good. How's everybody doing?
Awesome.
Did you really ask a pregnant woman how she's doing? You got balls of steel.
Hey.
Buddy Light, what's up? How you doing? Nice to see you. It says 11 watching, so anybody watching silently, you're welcome.
Silent watchers are always welcome.
Sit back and chill. Uncle Kyle, what's up?
They're the best, the silent watchers.
Hey, Uncle Cal.
Hey, Buddy Light.
Uncle Kyle, how are you, bud?
Ohio Wolverine, what's up, brother? And
how's it going, y'all?
Are you gonna?
I thought he done fell asleep up there. He ain't said nothing since I've been in here.
Well, I'm wondering if he's going to keep that silly icon picture up all night for Pete's sake.
Was it Star Wars?
That ain't Star Wars.
I know. I'm asking. I don't know.
What? Do you want me to change my picture?
Yeah. Change your damn picture, would you?
What happened to your old picture? Oh, you're at home. Hey.
Hi, Mrs. Ohio.
Whatever happened to the old one?
She's on the phone behind me. talking really loud.
Not your high school teacher. I'm talking about your old icon.
I don't even think he remembers it.
What's that? Which?
I'm not complaining too much.
And you
What
got a lot
picture,
of
Mikey?
the one with the bricks.
The where it says Wolverine.
Oh, Stevie, I'm not on YouTube. Stevie, I'm not on YouTube. We have a
Crazy money.
Well,
we could potentially
mine
have
ain't
a issue with a name down here.
No, that's okay.
I don't
It's on now.
All right, I'm not on YouTube, so I can't get them for you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Maybe I should switch over in case they start coming back. Dishes one with the fast fingers. She fucking boom. See ya.
She's a pro. Well, she had good training.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I tell you this. You write something and you go, somebody sent me. And then that way they don't.
Right.
And then you go from there.
I'm not much worried about it.
Who did I kick out? Who did I accidentally fucking? Was it you? Who did I fucking?
Yeah, and that was back in the day when you got booted out. It took a bit to
Yeah.
get back in.
Was it you I did it to?
I don't know. I remember
I forget who it was. I knew I did it to somebody. I was like, oh fuck. I think I just kicked him out.
Do you remember the incident where me and somebody else blocked each other and had a hell of a time trying to get back in? We were.
Yes.
I remember that.
crazy.
I remember
Yes,
that.
I do. Yes,
I can't
do.
remember if it was.
Hey, why is this not working?
Yes, I do. I remember that. That was what, 3 years ago? Something like that. All of that. So yeah, I just got a Facebook message from my buddy. I don't know if it was from yesterday or today because the date doesn't seem. It might have been yesterday. He sent it. He sent it at 3:40 p.m., but it doesn't say today's date. He's going ice fishing. He sent it yesterday. No, I couldn't go today anyways. I had too much shit to do. I wanted to, but I bought another fishing rod today, though.
I want to go on my lake, but just before freeze up, they had a sign out there saying there's some kind of bacteria in the lake and don't eat the fish and blah, blah, blah. It's like, you idiots. I could have told you that was going to happen.
Yeah, but, they tell you not to eat it. And then I know what I do? I go on the state site, okay, and it'll say, for females, it'll either say ounce of fish every 6 months, blah, 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 blah.
Well,
right?
This isn't.
Or it'll just say 0. You can't have it.
Yeah, mercury.
But usually, even with, I want to say the initials to the 3 letters to the 3 thing start G. It's some disease. It's some fucking thing in the water, right? And then of course it's the mercury, right? So and then it tells you. It says mercury, this, and this. And there are some that say don't eat any of it. Some say perch, sunfish, crappie. You can eat all them, but you can't eat like
predator fish. Susie Scott, how you doing? Very nice to see you.
Hello, Susie.
If you knew Susie like I knew Susie.
The thing they had posted on my lake, they didn't want people swimming in it or nothing. It was some kind of
that's got to be
algae bloom or something.
Yeah, it's got to be that one that begins with a G. I know it is. Because I was just reading the Hampshires.
One thing, we got a lot of old houses with old septics on the lake side.
Yep.
And eventually that shit seeps in there and causes, it's over fertilization.
I know. I get the same problem up here. Yep.
I have a little 80-acre lake with a muck bottom mostly. And they allow beavers to live in it, which puts toxic stuff into the water too.
Right.
So they wrote me a letter threatening me to, the association, which here I knew from the get-go from 20 years ago when I lived here that it was a volunteer association. And I've went to a meeting and I've talked to people that go to all the meetings, and all they do is bicker all night and never do anything constructive with the lake. Because they got arguments. Some people want to let it be natural. Other people's want to improve it.
Right. And they're just not smart enough.
I sent them an email back saying, fuck off. It's a volunteer thing. Quit sending me threatening letters. They threatened to block the sale of my house. And they started out, well, you owe us $200. It's like $50 a year. You owe us like $250, but we're willing to waive that, and made it real threatening sounding. It's like, fuck off. If I would have had to join the association, there would have been a contract with my mortgage papers that I would have had to sign.
Because that would have came out of your mortgage. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And back in the old days, they used to encourage people, because I live on a semi-private road, and we used to have to hire our own road maintenance.
Right.
Every year, plow, add gravel, whatever. But now the county takes care of it. So I'm not going to sit with a bunch of old biddies bickering about what we should do to improve the lake if they're just.
And the problem is that when you get in with people like that, right? They all want to do this, they all want to do that. When the first thing that they should be doing is calling in the state biologist. Do you guys call them DCI? We call them wardens, whatever. Calling in the biologist and the wardens and saying, can you come to our meeting and tell us about our lake, blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
I don't know if they do it out. I don't know if they do it out in your way or not, but around here, they'll have and they're volunteers.
Yeah.
And they'll different parts of the lake and different times of the year, they'll take a water sample.
Yeah.
And they'll bring the water sample to wherever and they'll bring the water sample to them, or they come, they meet them, whatever, and they take the water sample, they have it tested, blah, 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 blah. And that's how they get that's one way of getting their thing. Because there is an association up on one of the lakes up here in my town, and this is what one of the guys did, because he's avid outdoors guy, right? And he's like, you can fish, you just can't eat it, because it's all cottages on the lake, like you were saying, right? The septic, they're not on town storage, and all that.
Lawn fertilizer.
Right. So.
And we don't have a good flow through our lake.
Yeah.
That got screwed up. What happened is up at the north end of the lake was a small piece of property, and somebody sold it. And the dude just came in there, no permits, no nothing, and put in a cul-de-sac road and started planting houses and blocked off the incoming water source to my lake. So it went stagnant within a year because they measured the muck off the end of my dock when I lived down here 20 years ago. I lived on the lake. The muck, just the sediment, was over 7 feet deep until they hit sand.
Yep.
That's how much settling this lake.
Was there a lot of weeds around the edges?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
So
you know what they did up in my lake in New Hampshire with that? They emptied it.
Yeah, that's what it
needs. They blocked off the beaver dam.
Yeah.
Because the beaver dam feeds it. They blocked off the beaver dam, and they opened the dam down at the dam, right? Drain the small lake, except for the springs in the channel that you can't, to kill all the
Here they weeds. Actually tried to hire a guy to cut the weeds, and then with his big pontoon machine, and every little piece of weed that he didn't collect floats out into the water and reroutes somewhere else. So it actually made the problem worse.
Yeah.
And it's to the point now with the algae, if you cast a surface lure out there, every cast it comes back with that green slime all over it. It's pitiful.
It's like fishing in June when the what do you call it? When the pollen's real bad in June?
Yeah.
The end of June, the fucking lakes are just fucking look like you're in fucking down the Everglades somewhere with the green on top of the water, and you're like, and everything's all fucking.
Yeah. What they need to do is dig out our exit little creek and let that sucker flow. But the thing is, the next lake down the chain
Yep.
is all on private land, and it's all beaver dammed up. Hey, Zeus, nice to see you. What's up?
Zeus, what's happening?
So it's one of them things where you got to have this whole section of property owners and lake owners and all that all come together to get the flow going again.
Yep.
And they did try to restore the flow up there, but they never dug out the culvert and put it lower. So when the guy put the culvert in the road, it was too high above the water line to let flow go through. So they just let it go. Now you can't swim in your lake. Ain't that a bummer?
Yep. Yeah, so I bought
They said the deer around here's got some kind of disease because they got too many of them. So
Yep. And the thing is, you got to have people that own private property allow hunting or some kind of cull the herd, or it's going to continue on.
They don't even want. They wouldn't even let you. There's 3 towns in northern Maine that I travel in.
Zeus, I think zebra mussels in my lake would actually improve the situation.
And there was some chemical they get into, whatever, because of the, somebody's lawn, whatever. It was on a farm, and they bought some chemical for the farm or something. They weren't supposed, however it went, and the deer started eating it, and they wouldn't even let you hunt. I'm like, why not? Get rid of them, or they should be trying to trap, trap some from 4 or 5 towns south. I mean, Jesus Christ, they only have a 6-mile radius, for Christ's sake. 7-mile radius.
Yeah.
They're not a bear. They're not going to travel fucking 50 miles.
Right on. Yeah, we went through the deer disease thing up here too.
When it was hunting season was first starting, they made everybody take the deer in to get them checked out before they even take the even claim the deer. So I mean,
yeah.
And the thing is, you scare people of hunting deer.
Yeah.
If you start that shit up. Up here, they started it with the tuberculosis. Basically, it was like in one area. And I think it was the car insurance companies that got that shit going because they got tired. So many people were hitting deer with cars that they got tired of paying out, I think. And now they have the herd so small that you can go hunting for a week and see 2 deer.
Yeah. You know what did that? Because there wasn't a lot of deer around here like there usually is this year, and I bumped into a wood.
They call it chronic wasting disease or something.
Yeah, that's the white on the liver. Pennsylvania's fucking loaded with that shit. You can't even bring.
Vanessa Kitty, nice to see you.
You can't bring anything deboned, not deboned, from Pennsylvania into any other state around it.
Wow. Yeah, that stuff's nothing to mess with.
Yeah, you can't.
England had that bout with it, and
they don't even let you. They don't even let you do that.
Yeah, that's.
But I asked a warden, and he was telling me that the coyotes are getting them. People aren't hunting coyotes like they used to, and trapping coyotes like they used to.
But in this day and time, with the damn government the way it is that just another way of them scaring you from not going to the grocery store and where the damn shelves is freaking empty?
Yeah, right.
I mean, have some kind of damn meat in your freezer anyway. Besides, if nothing else, I mean,
I don't know. I can't wait to move up north in the next half a year, maybe less, and raise my own damn cow. J-Dog, what is up?
Hey, J-Dog.
Cannot wait.
Looks like it's 5:29 left in the game.
Uh-oh.
The Packers have the ball. It's 3rd and 8 on their own 23. So
What was the score last time you looked?
10-3, Packers. So she'll be happy if they win. But we're so different. The different regions of the country, right? There aren't a shit ton of fucking coyote hunters in the state of Massachusetts.
Right.
Most of them are west,
How are the
central,
rules?
central and west. Okay. I mean, I do it, but I don't do it. Don't do it. My back door. Fucking.
How are the rules up there in Mass for like coyote hunting?
Coyote's the only animal you can shoot in the state of Massachusetts and just leave it. There's no wanton fucking yada 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 with coyote. Right. They're not open season. We do have a closed season on them. We can only hunt them from, is it August or September? One or the other until like March 8th or March 7th. And then from March 7th to August, you can't hunt them.
Hey, meet me outside. He said
Hey,
he just started up.
Outside. But other states don't have other states don't have a closed season on them. This is Massachusetts, and they can't, God forbid, fucking 4th and 19 at the Green Bay 12. This game could get interesting.
Outside said the Niners just tied it up.
Yeah.
Did they? Thank you, Craig. Good to see you, my friend.
The craziest place I've ever seen a pack of them.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Coyotes was in downtown friggin' Chicago.
Right.
I mean, I was going to a damn industrial site and there was no lights nowhere around it. And I thought it was just a pack of dogs. But then when I got looking at them a little closer, there's a hose. There must have been 10 of them in that damn pack.
Yeah.
Run across the road in front of them.
Yeah. Anybody tells you they don't pack up like wolves is full of crap.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll see them by themselves, but
it's a loose knit pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they'll yelp and they'll cry.
You should never go in the woods without a fucking gun because a pack of coyotes will circle your ass.
Yeah, they will.
And if they happen to decide that they want to fucking take you down, they will take you down.
If they're hungry enough, they will.
It's funny. I just watched a coyote attack video last night. Attacking animals.
Yep.
And I watched the guy had on there a single coyote took down a deer.
Oh yeah.
By itself, and the deer was not sickly. And then a pack of them had a buck circled and was taking it down.
And there's
believe it.
Yeah, I do. When I asked him, I go, dude, I don't see him in the fields anymore where I normally see him since I've been living here.
MCK,
I said,
how's it going?
I said they're usually if you go up to the Burns, he started laughing. I says, what? He goes, I know exactly where you're talking about. I said, okay. I said, then you know as well as I do. You pull hundreds of deer out of there with no freaking problem whatsoever. He goes, right. And I go, how many deer come out of there this year? He goes, maybe 30. And I'm like, and he goes, but he said between the coyotes and that, he said, but what they do is that when they know that the coyotes, because they've been around for how many thousands of years, the freaking deer aren't stupid, and they change their fucking pattern.
Yeah.
And they'll go to so you know what I mean? So somebody who hasn't seen a fucking deer in their yard in the last 4 years is now fucking seeing deer running through their fucking yard.
Well, I got to witness it one year, a small pack of coyotes, like I'm guessing 5.
Yep.
Were hunting this deer area I was sitting in. And what it was is it was a little grassy point, swampy point that come out on a lake. And I walked across the lake to get there to get my wind right. And my tree stand was right on the edge of the lake. My back was to the lake. And when I was walking in, there were like 4 coyotes walking the ice right along the edge. And then they went in to the right. And then one coyote kept going and circled the area I was watching and went in there and spooked all the deer. I could see their asses going up over the grass and the bushes and spooked all the deer right to the ones that were waiting downwind.
And did you start shooting?
Had a bow. I tried.
I don't care. How many hours did you have?
Oh, I had like 4 or 5. If they
Had to
would have
use
got
4
anywhere close, I would have been.
We have this rule, especially when we go up north. You got, because around here, if I'm hunting and somebody, you know, somebody shoots or whatever, they don't. Everybody thinks they all scatter. Urban deer don't scatter worth of shit.
Nope.
They're next to a fucking highway with fucking tractor trailers going by them at fucking 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna worry about no goddamn gunshot. Now,
Yeah.
up in Maine, a little bit different. There isn't a lot of, you know, where we go in Maine anyway, right? So, but we still say, you see a coyote, shoot it.
Yeah.
Just shoot it. Even
Around,
if
around
Man.
here, around here, they started tearing the sheep farm. They started tearing up the sheep herds around here pretty bad. Doggone coyotes would take a daggone the sheep down quick.
Man has literally tried to destroy the coyote since we landed here. Big time during the Cowboys days, to the point where they were flying over, dropping poison bait and stuff out west. And there's more
They were
coyotes
flying during the cowboy days. They had
after that Nimrod.
oh,
They used to
damn.
drop poison baits all over the desert. Little chunks of meat with arsenic on them or whatever.
yeah,
You know what they should
do?
There
are more coyotes in the United States than there were back in the old days.
Yeah.
They should poison the neighborhood cats because that's what they feast on here. It's cats and dogs, man. If you have a small dog or a cat that's outside and you don't like stand there and watch it while it's outside, it will disappear on your ass real quick around here.
In that video last night, I watched, they filmed a coyote jumping a 6-foot or better farm fence, you know, with all the little squares.
It's a canine. It'll
jump that fence in a heartbeat to get a chihuahua.
They're amazing animals. They really are.
When like an ambulance or a police car or something drives by at night, the high pitched siren, and all of a sudden all the coyotes start yipping at it.
Yeah.
It's like, what? You know, my kids were like, what the hell's that? I'm like, that's coyotes. He's like, what?
And what's even funny is, well, like up here, if they're eating good, you'll get a 40-pounder, 50-pounder.
Yeah.
If they're eating good.
The hooligan. You know? What's up, buddy?
Hooligan, how the hell are you? Good to see you.
Well, there's a hybrid type of coyote around Michigan and Ohio now that was the ones that like bred with the wolves up in like Canada or something. Steve,
yeah, they're around all the northern.
Are they?
The northern borders.
Yeah, they're like the size of a fucking German Shepherd, man. They're pretty big.
New York has them. And,
unfortunately, the fur ain't worth shit.
Nope.
That's why nobody's trapping them up here.
Yeah.
You do it just to help out the deer herd or the turkeys or whatever, but
there's another thing.
No market.
There's no shortage of fucking turkeys in here in Massachusetts anyways, I can tell you that much. Another smart animal, right? They know when fucking hunting season is. I swear to fucking God they do.
Yeah, they act like idiots all year long until you go in the woods with a shotgun, and then that's your ass.
There was 70.
Them damn turkeys can see you like 3 miles away too, man.
There was 70 fucking turkeys in that field behind my house. 70 fucking turkeys behind my house.
Not a single one in the hunting season.
Bingo. Although one night during hunting season, I was out throwing something in the dumpster.
Don't
I can hear
yourself.
And I can hear going by my fucking head, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And they all decided to fly up and fucking roost.
We was down at the creek one day, and we run up on a field full of them daggum turkeys, and them son guns like to knock us off the ATV trying to go. We didn't know they were there. We just go on a regular trail down through there, and we actually had to stop because I mean, not we were going to knock. They were going to knock us out.
I put a 0 deductible on my car, so that way, if they get it out in front of my car, I'm gonna run them over because that's probably the only way I'm gonna freaking get a turkey.
Yeah, a guy did
Don't
that.
ever show up when I got a gun or for crossbow or anything else.
A guy did that.
Get in the car though, you'll see 15.
I got a great story about a turkey. Actually,
yeah?
I'm not going to tell it. Go ahead and tell it.
It's because you are a turkey.
My wife used to run squad, and they were on their way to a call.
Yeah.
And this turkey, like,
dude, you shouldn't really talk about personal stuff about your wife. Nobody talks about their wife doing squats.
That's what I was thinking to say here. I heard him. Did I hear him say it right? What?
She just cuffed him upside the head, so he had to shut up.
Yeah, as you can see, he ain't talking anymore.
Yeah, that was quick. She must have gave him that.
all right.
We back when they first reintroduced turkeys into Michigan, this dude hit a flock with his car and threw a couple of them in his truck and headed for home. And the DNR and the police were waiting for him when he got home. And they said, we've been tracking them birds, and we thought it was kind of suspicious that the bird was going 55 miles an hour for 2 hours.
They had like microchips in them.
They had trackers in the turkeys.
Trackers.
You got busted bigger and shit.
I like pooted out or something, man. I think our Wi-Fi or some shit. But when my wife was working squad, they had a turkey like fly up in front of them, and it went through the windshield and like came in the cab of the ambulance.
Wow.
And they had to cancel the call. What did they tell you when you said a bird hit the?
I said it was a large bird.
A large bird. And they were like, okay, are you still en route? And they're like, no.
Windshield is.
There was no non-existent windshield. And there's blood everywhere. It looked like a murder scene inside that squad.
Great.
I am sure. I'm glad you cleared that up, Ohio, because it daggum sure sounded like you said squat the first time.
It really did.
Talking about your wife running squat.
It really did.
Yeah, my wife runs and squats a lot.
I was trying to figure out how the hell you got away with it.
Squad. Yeah, there we go. I got it. Yeah, Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
Yeah. Hooligan said he used to have a lot of turkeys.
That's not how you say
years
it.
ago. He said the hogs showed up and the turkeys disappeared.
Steve, I just got my wife telling me that's not how you say Vietnamese.
Vietnamese?
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
You're getting an extra something in there somehow. Like you're a ventriloquist or something.
Say it again.
What about my name?
Vietnamese.
Minimum.
Vietnamese.
No, not muh. Nah.
No, Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Vietnamese. Does that sound better, Steve? Vietnamese?
Sounds a lot better.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm saying she caught it. She caught it. She said I was.
I heard they don't eat potatoes.
Yeah, they don't eat potatoes either.
Are we going to start that again?
Hey, one of my friends on Facebook posted a picture of some Croatian mashed potatoes, and they look really good.
Hey, Mike, text Dish while you're looking at the game and tell her you lost. Just get in here.
No, it's actually tie score, and San Fran has the ball at the 40-yard line with 1 minute and 21 seconds left. They're only about 11 yards away from kicking a field goal.
I should start.
Yeah, but
Cincinnati made 52 yards.
Yeah, Cincinnati won on a 52-yarder, baby.
Yeah, I know. I watched that game.
The crap out
but
of
if
P NASCARs, how you doing, brother?
If they score and Green Bay gets the ball back with more than 3 seconds, then they have there's a chance that Aaron Rodgers will beat you.
No, there ain't, because it's snowing like an absolute bitch. They ain't doing shit.
Well, he might miss that. The dude from San Francisco might miss the field goal then because he's not used to kicking in the snow.
Hey, numbnuts. Shh. Knock on wood. Second and 7.
No hexing.
Green Bay has 58 total yards in the second half. Whee.
Mikey's probably a Tampa Bay fan now.
What? Do you want me to reach to that freaking screen and just like rip you right by the goddamn throat for saying something that dumb?
There's P2E. Damn it, man. I couldn't get the shit started till you showed up.
Didn't I post something with Homer Simpson with the Patriots
you did.
fan?
Did you see my response?
I wasn't. No, what'd you say?
Oh, go look at it.
I just have to look at it. I can't right now.
Hinder Collector, nice to see you. How you doing?
What up, Hinder Collector 41?
41.
Yep.
Hey, PNAS guys.
PNASCAR.
Howdy.
Man, I've been itching to go shooting. A little chilly, but and it seems.
What is the temp there? Because it's like in single digits here now.
Ooh, Susie Scott says she's on her knees. Damn, I'll be right back.
Oh, what the fuck, over?
I'd need a life alert button. I'd get down and I couldn't get up.
Oh, Lord. Don't ever flop a pregnant lady on her belly. Sit there rocking back and forth with the teeter totter.
I'd be the turtle that's stuck. I couldn't figure out how to get over.
Aw.
Bastard shut me off.
You want me to send Tardot a cattle prod? I'm sure that will help.
That get your ass up off the ground, wouldn't it?
I already got one. How do you think I keep the spark between us?
Craig, you still in the chat?
Gotcha. Nice, J-Dog. And after spending all that money testing it out, how do you like it? I'm kind of stuck on that Waves of Glory trigger. I'm the kind of, I'll find something I like and stick with it. Why? To me, it seems pointless to go experiment. I'm not into that, except for with, reload loads, but
right.
Triggers, hand guards.
Are you telling me you never experimented?
Not with stuff like that, no.
I'm pretty sure I've heard stories of you in college and shit.
Yeah, if I ever went to college.
Hey, dog, what's up?
What are you talking about, Steve? You ride around in the damn van all the time with no windows in it. I mean, with free puppies on the side of it.
Right.
Free puppies and free candy on that one side and free puppies on the other. So.
You need your logo, your YouTube logo painted on the side of your van.
Yeah, oh yeah, that would get me pulled over. I'm sure it would.
Yeah, something about having Stalker written on your van is probably going to be a heads up anytime you go around a school.
I'm getting chased out of neighborhoods and shit.
That's like when I was a kid, the van pulled up and guy said, "You want some candy? Get in." I said, I ain't stupid. Show me the candy first.
Yeah, right.
Well, you already know I ain't getting in the van unless it says free ammo or free cupcakes.
There you go. That way you can
is the ball in the air?
Get your adult ratio up a little higher,
Exactly. Hey, they have cupcakes that have
the
alcohol
game's
in
over.
them.
San Francisco wins, right? What's is this dude ever going to answer me? Mikey.
What?
What's going on?
Second down and 9 from the 29-yard line.
Oh,
They must have scored. They must have got the first down. There's only 13 seconds left.
Gunpowder Susie Scott's asking you a question.
I am 31 weeks with a baby that is already 9 pounds.
What? Holy.
my wife's like, "What? Holy shit!"
I was about to say, was that your wife in the background? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I believe I'd be getting that
OFOL.
cow cut out from my own butt to try to make it come on out.
Yeah, I don't have babies. I have freaking toddlers.
3 points attempt was good, so it's gone down. It's over.
Unless
The gay bay wins again.
Unless they fudge the kickoff. Or is the game over and that was overtime?
Oh, San Francisco just won. Oh, Dish is going to be pissed.
I'll just leave her in the trunk to cool off a while if she comes in.
Yeah, that's smart.
Wow.
Well, tell her
Why don't you
Maya
just
told me.
when she comes on? Why don't you just tell her to calm down? That always works too with women.
So the last 2 games that played tonight are the first game they played. They came down to 4 seconds left, kicking the field goal. So then this one, it's kind of cool. However, Dish is probably I don't know. That might take some talking from you. See if we get her in here.
She'll come in. I'll just offer her a lap to cry on.
Right. Is she still in the shed? Or?
It's kind of cold out, Mike. I'm not that cruel.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
She's in the basement.
What do I know? Yeah, cold basement instead.
Actually, my basement's warm as toast.
It's called space heaters, man.
Yep. So today, remember how last week I said I had to go out and buy a medium ice fishing rod?
Mm-hmm.
So today I went to that place that Bass Pro told me to go to, and I said, "Listen, I was at Bass Pro. They told me to come to you." And the guy said, "What?" I said, "I was up in Bass Pro last week." I said, "They didn't have any medium rods." He goes, "What are you looking for?" I said, anything over 5 pounds, trout, anything like that. He goes, you might want to get a medium heavy. I says, "Yeah, I'm telling you, they didn't have any." He says, "You kidding?" I goes, "No." I goes, "And their shelves are not looking like yours either." So he goes, "I'll hook you up with that." Then the guy proceeds to tell me. I said, "Where's your line down here?" He says, "Yeah." And he says, "Well, what do you want it, with this rod?" I says, "Well, I told him I had a tickle stick, blah, 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 blah." He goes, "Okay." He says, "So you didn't want it for, either pike or trout or whatever, right?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, I'll put 20-pound braided on there, blah." I says, "Well, I got tri-line on it." He says, "Throw that away." He says, "Throw it away." As well, it was given to me, so I didn't want to. He says, "Throw it away." He goes, let me go line this up, and then you can." I says, "All right." So he lines it up, and I'm looking at the other ones, and he says, "You need more line?" I goes, "Yeah, I got tip ups at home, blah, 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 blah." I says that, I took the other line off, but, and he's like, "Oh, do you have them? You don't have them with you?" I go, "No, they're at home." "Why?" He's, "Well, I'll line those too." I go, "What?" He's, "Yeah, you got tip ups. You bring them in here, we'll line them for you." I said, "You kidding me?" He goes, "No, it costs like $3. I go, Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's so much better than sitting there. Duh.
But you know what I saw on YouTube? Because I got you guys know I got these ones, right? You know what I saw on YouTube? So they'll take.
Please tell us what you saw on YouTube.
They take this part off, this little black piece, right? And they take that off. You take your DeWalt drill, put it in reverse, and go and line your fucking and line.
Hey, good idea.
Yep. So for all you people out there that wanna, anybody need any 20-pound tri line? I'll send it to you, real cheap.
I can't believe you're putting that heavy. Now, see, that green is a great color in my lake.
But it's not braided though.
I tried that braided line in my lake.
Yeah.
I got the lightest stuff I could find, and the fish wouldn't come near it.
Really?
They could see it.
Oh no, I got black. Dish. I know it's dish because I can hear the beep. It's got to be dish. Dish.
Do you need a lap to cry on?
You need a lap, shoulder. Listen, I cried last week. You can cry this week. What the fuck?
Hi, sweetie art.
Hi there, guys.
Listen, and then you know what sucks? Know what sucks for you, sweetheart?
What?
Just like me a couple of years ago, you just watched number 12 walk away from your fucking team.
Yeah, I sure did.
Because he's all done.
Yeah.
And he's never going to wear that uniform ever again.
See, that's why you should stick with the Lions, because they never get you up high enough to be disappointed.
And you know where I think he's going? You know where I think he's going?
No.
Tennessee. You know
he
why?
might.
You know why?
No.
Because fucking Tannehill's getting fired.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because you're the only 10.
So did I.
Well, that goes without saying. I don't have to say that to her because she already knows it.
See, I was lied to, man. I started dating this Browns fan because they said they never expect a ring.
Oh, come on, J-Dog. Getting on the ice is fun. That little.
But sweetheart, I was torn.
Is anybody else in here get that little surge of adrenaline when you take your foot from the beach and first put it on the ice? Kind of, whoa.
Yes, always.
Yeah.
Could happen.
So, yeah.
I've never gone through, except for on a swamp muck pond or whatever.
Right.
Have you ever heard of Raga, RDGA? Yeah, ice fishing equipment. Anyways, long story short, I bought this little package today because I needed a pair of needle nose pliers because mine are just the small ones. You know what I mean? So I wanted a longer pair. I get those. No problem. It's in a package. It's got a scale with it. I'll take that. How much is that? That's like $30. Fuck it. I'll buy it. They don't close.
Are you serious?
So I'm like, I said to my neighbor, I go, dude, look at this. They don't close.
Are they spreaders?
No, you can open them up, right? And then when you do this, usually they close, right? You do this, and it opens about that much. So I'm like, oh, what the fuck? It's no big deal.
That's what happens when you buy them dollar store ones.
No, I didn't. I bought it at that place I was at today.
No, you paid $30 for the damn thing.
$30 for that and a scale. And they
throw it back. Be like, listen, this shit ain't broken.
They throw in and they got a pair of scissors there, and they threw in a pair of one of those little fucking stupid ass. It only goes to 24 inches, anyways, which is kind of foolish, but it folds up. I thought it was kind of cool.
Hey, Big Al.
Big Al, what's up, kid?
Hey, Big
Al.
You know
what just hit me? I was just thinking about that. San Francisco just won and Cincinnati won. We could have another San Francisco-Cincinnati fucking Super Bowl.
When was the first one?
The first one was in like 1980, and then they had one in 88. Remember? Joe Montana?
No, I don't. Oh, yeah.
The Drive?
Yeah, the Drive. Yeah, that was 81, wasn't it?
Well, there was 81 and
was
there was
that 88? 88 was the last time Cincinnati's ever been to the playoffs.
Yeah, and they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was the last time.
Stevie, I'm going to call it early tonight, bro.
Sissy.
Pussy.
Wow.
Pussy.
Can't
You're
believe
such
he's
a.
quitting us already.
You are such. See, that's what happens when you live in Ohio.
Yeah, but he was here at the beginning.
True.
You drive
Yeah.
down the
I'm just
road.
saying.
But
So wasn't I. I was here at the beginning.
he's done let the cat out of the bag. He said his wife was doing the squats. So I mean,
Right? Right?
My wife's been sitting here doing squats, and
Big
we're
Al.
both laying in bed, and
Hang on.
he
Hang
done
on.
let the cat out the bag.
I got to talk to Big Al for a second here.
all right,
He's
guys,
a-
take it easy.
Have a good night, Ohio.
Have a good night.
So Big Al says, "Hey, folks," we all said hi to him. And then he says, no, because I think he's talking about what we were just talking about. Then he says, Tampa. And I'm like, please tell me you're not rooting for fucking Tampa, Al. Al, I'm begging you. Please tell me you're not rooting for fucking Tampa.
Careful. Al's a nice guy. He can vote. He can.
I know
root
Al's a
whoever
nice
he
guy.
wants to.
I know Al's a nice guy. Al's a cool dude. I just don't want him rooting for Tampa.
Wow, Susie must be way behind. Uh-oh, a Brady guy too.
Oh, he's a fucking Brady guy. Jesus Christ. Dude, I paid his fucking salary for 20 fucking years. Yes, greatest thing on 2 feet. I get it, but guess what? He's not my quarterback no more.
Right.
Sorry. I root for my team. When my team's not in it, I root for Pittsburgh. You know, I wish Dish could be smiling tonight, but she ain't. Although Garoppolo was a Patriot, so I gotta,
Right.
But what this does now is that it puts so much parity in the league, especially if Kansas City loses tomorrow night. If Kansas City loses tomorrow night, oh, the league's going to be like all wet because it'll be all. Well, I know Buffalo played in the AFC Championship last year, but prior to that, they ain't going nowhere. You know, because for 20 years they never even made the playoffs, for Christ's sakes. And if they did, the Patriots beat them. So,
Dish, you look genuinely depressed.
she did.
I'm telling you.
Dude, you gotta understand. There's
Did
nothing to
your
do in
fan
Wisconsin.
on?
Dude, there's nothing to do except for fucking in Wisconsin other than to root for the fucking Packers.
She looks sadder than a girl who melted her favorite dildo or something.
Dilder.
You gotta be careful what that silicone rubs up against, you know.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
some kind of nuclear or something going on.
Oh Lord.
Too funny. But yeah, so. But if you look at it, right? Since he hasn't been there forever in a week, San Fran hasn't been there since Numbnuts took him to the Super Bowl, right?
Who's numbnut?
I'm trying to think of his name. I can't.
Kaepernick.
Yeah, Kaepernick, right?
Who?
That damn bushy-headed, whatever he
The
is.
one that was fucking kneeling
That
down.
guy?
Dude,
Yeah.
I
That
think
the reason
that's
I
what
don't
happened
even
to
watch
him.
football anymore.
Oh.
I watch college, but I have no use for pro.
I have to watch it. It you know why? Because it takes everything away. Like I don't think about nothing else than watching the game. Do you know what I'm saying here? It's like
Yeah, but you could watch reruns of the old Dick Bucktis days or something.
I could, but it wouldn't be the
Football was
same.
like
I could, but it wouldn't be the same. You should have seen me when I had season tickets, Steve. Oh my god, I was
in glory.
dude. First thing I did.
I'm not a big sports fan, but I absolutely know what you're talking about because I got lucky and I got to go to Super Bowl 24.
Wow.
Oh, really?
And the freaking, as soon as you walk, and I was there early because I was actually working. I was getting paid $10 an hour cash for going to the Super Bowl. But as soon as you walked in that gate, you could feel the energy in the room.
Oh,
It was
it's nothing like that.
tremendous. And I'm not even a fan. I was right next to the goal line on the sidelines when Hoop-de-Doo did his one-arm catch, and man, that guy had a game like, woof. What was his name?
Swanee. No, that was in the Coliseum.
It was 49ers and the Broncos?
No, Super Bowl 24 was 80, 89. So yeah, it might have been the Broncos. So
I
Jim
knew the
Rice.
Broncos lost when they come out of the locker room.
Jim Rice.
The quarterback, Rice. But I mean, I was right there, and oh my God, the energy in the room was just tremendous.
Yeah, it is. And the first thing I used to do, I get to my seat and everything, and people would be like, "I want it to be a flyover today." Nope, don't you people read the newspaper? And they'd be like, "No, Mike, how do you know that? It's in the newspaper." So, and inevitably, there'd be people that I knew that would sit in front because they weren't season ticket holders, right? They're like 2 rows ahead in front of me, and the guys in front of me, they're brothers. I used to call them bookends because they were fucking huge. And I used to separate them. I go, "Excuse me, guys." And the national anthem's just about ready to go off, and they still got their fucking hat in their head. And I go, "Yo, take them hats off your head before I knock them off your head." Fucking people just start chanting. They just start, "Mikey," and I go, "But it used to drive me fucking bananas." I go, "Girls don't have to, guys have to." I go, "But you're gonna take your hats off." So my nephew says, "Why do you have to embarrass me like that?" I said, "I ain't embarrassing you. You shouldn't be embarrassed. You should be beside me. You should be beside me, fucking saying, yeah, do what he says. It's respect." I said, "That's the whole problem with you fucking millennial cocksuckers. I said, you got no freaking respect."
You had to throw the old cocksuckers in there.
Sorry, it's just how I am. But that energy, as soon as they came on the fucking field, right?
Oh.
It was just even when it was minus. I think when the game started, it was 4 degrees or 6 degrees or something. With the wind chill, it was like minus 10 or something. Even when it was that cold, it was amazing. The like you said, Stevie, the energy and it's just amazing.
That's some fucking dedication right there.
Oh, it was fucking cold.
Fucking 6 degrees with wind chill. It's like negative degrees, and you're still at a fucking football game. Like, oh my God.
And honey, not just at a football game. You got to remember, football isn't like a basketball game at an arena. You don't go to the game 20 minutes before and then walk in. Okay, a football game, you tailgate, you eat, you drink, and you enjoy yourself. Okay. So all the young guys,
I've been to Dallas Cowboy games. It's a whole day freaking event.
It's an event. It's an event. It's not a
Your tailgate party is almost as entertaining as the actual football game.
I had a girlfriend that used to ask me all the time. I live with her, right? And she used to say, "I don't understand something." I says, "What, honey?" She goes,
"Ish.
The game's at 1.
Would you like to throw Flan out?"
I really would.
Why? What happened? I'm not in the thing, so I can't.
She said, "The Niners win. The Niners win."
Oh. Put him in a timeout for 300 seconds. You won't. You got no balls. You got no balls.
Thank God. I
so
wouldn't like
right.
her so much.
Well, she'd be on Rosie Shot too. But so she'd say to me, "I don't understand something." I says, "What's that, honey?" She goes, "Even when you don't have," because I was coaching Pop Warner at the time, right? She goes, "Even when you don't have football." I says, "Yeah." She says, you get up at 6:30 in the morning." I said, "Yeah." She says, "You're gone at 7 o'clock in the morning." I said, "Yeah." She goes, "To do what?" I was to go to the game. She goes, "But the game's not till 1. I says, "Honey, you tailgate before the game." She goes, "What do you cook? Bacon?" I says, "No, you cook steak, burgers, whatever we buy." And she goes, "At what time?" I says, "Usually the gates open at 9. So, 9:20. She goes, "So you're sitting there from 9:20. I says, "Yeah." And then at the end of the game, you're going to sit in traffic anyways. So you might heat up something that leftovers or whatever, especially if you're gonna put something in your belly if if you've been drinking and and then you sit in 2 hours of traffic, and I'm home at 6, 7, 6:30, and she goes, "Yeah, this isn't gonna work." However, when I was gonna move to Tampa, I was gonna buy season tickets down in Tampa, and she's like, "Oh, I'll do that because it's 90 degrees, and she can go in a bathing suit and just be happy." The Bengals just picked up Antonio Brown for the playoffs. Fucking hell. Got me all excited. Fucking hell. He did it again. He gets me all excited. And it's like, kind of like a chick rubbing you all down and saying, gotta go.
Yeah.
Really?
My mom wants me home. Oh, wait, that was high school.
But I loved it. I absolutely fucking loved it.
Yeah, it had a lot. And you wouldn't believe what I got offered to take that press pass off around my neck and let somebody borrow it.
Well,
oh, sure, I bet.
They were lined up.
I had a chance to go to the Patriots-Bears Super Bowl game, and I got all excited, and I ran home from work because I only worked like a half a mile away. And I said to my mother, I says, Mom, Pat, who, by the way, is my wife's ex-husband. We were friends for years. I says, Pat wants me to go to Pat just asked me if I has a ticket for me. He says, there's 4 of them going down. He says, they got them through Market Basket. People, we used to call them Demoules. But anywho, I says, can I go? You better call your father and ask your father. I'm like, I'm in like Flint. I got nothing to worry about. As I'm 18 anyways, I'm fine. I call my old man. I go, hey, Dad, guess what? He goes, what? I says, I got a ticket to the Super Bowl. He's, you're kidding. I goes, no. I says, I need a favor. He says, what? I goes, gee, you got to give me permission. Mom told me to call you. He gives me this fucking 20-minute fucking dissertation. And I'm like, oh, this ain't going well. I go, Dad, did you hear what I just said? I have a ticket to go to the Super Bowl. I'm like, you see, here's the thing. And he goes on. I go, Dad, stop. Yes or no? Can I go to the Super Bowl? He says, well, I'm trying to tell you. I said, you're trying to tell me no, but you're trying to say it in a nice way so I don't get pissy. Either way, I'm going to go through the roof. He says, I think it'd be best if you didn't. I go, so that's fine that you can think that. Now will you call Mom and tell her it's okay? He's like, yeah, I can't do that. I said, Dad, come on. When the fuck are the Patriots going to go to the Super Bowl ever again? And I didn't go.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't go.
Man, that would have took a lot.
And let me tell you, the many nights that he breaks my balls. Hey, look at you, you're getting fat. Hey, you're getting my gray hair. Hey, look at you. Hey, look at you. He says, hey, look at you. You stopped me from going to the Super Bowl. And everything just shuts right up. He says, you're not going to let that go, are you? I says, right to my fucking grave. He says, you were 18. I go, yeah, I was 18. Exactly. I could have said, fuck you, I'm going anyways. But I actually needed a place to live. I go, so, I said, but out of respect, because my mother asked me to ask you, I did that. I saw it. My kid brothers were all like, you're a fucking idiot. I just gone. I just said, I'll be back. Whatever happens, I'll deal with whatever. I'll deal with whatever the hell happens afterwards.
Right.
But they were just afraid because they were just afraid I'd get in a shit ton of trouble and I'd drink and get in trouble. And they knew my, you know what I mean? They knew my.
Yeah, but by following it like that and showing him respect, I'm sure you'll get a big chunk of that $42 million inheritance.
Oh yeah. 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 Oh yeah, that's mine. That's all mine.
As long as you didn't squander it all on the maid.
Oh yeah. Hey, Poco.
Hey, Poco Loco.
If more kids did that today, this world would be such a much better place.
Oh, yeah.
Poco Loco, nice to see you.
Yeah, I mean, look, could I have gone? Absolutely. I could have went home and said to my mother, I could have did two things, right?
Spend the night over at Bob's house.
No, I could have just lied to her and said, Dad said yes, I'm going to the game. And could have lied to her, right? Or I could have said, Dad said no, but I'm still going to go. And I'll deal with whatever I have to deal with when I come back. And she would have said, you're 18, I'm going to kick you out. Fine, I'll finish high school at somebody else's house, no problem. So it wasn't nothing good was going to come out of when I come home. You know what I mean? Was I pissed off at the world? For a good fucking 3 months, I wouldn't talk to either one of them.
I bet.
I wouldn't talk to either one of them.
I've been told no for a lot less shit than that.
And
carried a grudge for a minute.
Oh, my mother would come. My mother got. She finally got smart. She'd ask me to do something. I wouldn't do it. She finally got smart. She'd leave me a note. Can you do this? Yep. I'd read a note, go do it, whatever she needed to do. Boom. And then I'd be at the dinner table. I'd come home from work, be at the dinner table, and my grandfather would say to me, "So is tonight the night?" And I'd be like, "Nope." You know. And he says, "Well, you know," he says, "that is my daughter." And I says, "Dad, Pup, don't worry about it." Yeah, I said, as long as I keep my mouth shut, I can't get in trouble.
Right.
So that's what I did. I kept my mouth shut. You know. Look, they had their reasons. They were parents. They still are my parents. They had their reasons, and they thought they were making the right decision. So it's fine by me.
You never know.
Now, as an adult, as a parent, you know, as a parent, I understand. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been really hard for me to call them and say, "Hey, listen, we got into a little jam. Can you wire, $2,000 down for bail, please?" You know, because that would have went over a lot worse than me taking whatever I would have taken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you live the rest of your life with a "I told you so."
it sucks because I think that was down in your neck of the woods too. I think that was in Louisiana too that year. I think that was down in the bayou.
Yeah, that's where I went when I was lived in New Orleans. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Plus, the souvenirs I got, oh my God. I got like top-notch stuff, like the big Super Bowl trophy flag that was big enough to cover my full-size Bronco and then
Really?
some. That's hung
awesome.
up, that was on TV and shit.
Yep.
I got it.
Remember
stuff.
Remember when Denver went? My stepfather's granddaughter was she wasn't a cheerleader, but she was in the halftime show she had a Denver Broncos whole thing, not like a sweater and then a little pleated skirt and everything. I don't know, but yeah, so that was kind of cool. She got to go. One of these days, I'm going to get to one. It's on my bucket list. I don't even care if it's my team. I just want to go. I want it, because I know exactly what you're talking about. And it must be magnified from the regular games and the regular playoff games I saw. It has to be way more magnified than that, But a warm weather one, like if they have it in Tampa, or if they have it in.
Actually, it was quite chilly in that Superdome, I remember.
Yeah.
It's like, would you just make a Bees movie or something?
I wouldn't mind going to that new LA stadium, I'll tell you that. Well, the new Vegas stadium either. Holy shit, was that place big.
Oh, and that's something else with the Super Bowl. I worked in the stadium a couple of weeks before. My job and my crew, we hung all the banners and shit. Every banner you see in there, we hung it.
Really?
And we got to do the full tour got to go all the way in the very top of the Superdome.
Really?
Over the 50. Oh,
that'd be fucking awesome.
To that thing. It was cool.
That must have been awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what? It would have been awesome too, Steve. The fucking Green Bay one. And here's my father, who's a Green Bay fan, right? And he fucking was rooting for San Fran. I go, whoa, what'd you do? He goes, Mike, I can't take the Rodgers guy anymore. He says, do you know he doesn't talk to his family? I goes, yeah, he doesn't talk to none of them. I goes, but Dad, we don't know why he doesn't talk to him. All right, unless you're gonna listen to sports radio from fucking Green Bay. I go, it could be they could be fucking sponges and they want his money. You know what I mean? I said, so you don't know, so you can't cast a stone. You know that if you don't know what the situation is. I said, so find out the situation, and you know if they're being leeches, well then he's got a right. You know, I said, but you know, what the fuck? He's a great quarterback though. That's the whole. But his time is slipping. He's all done in a green and white and yellow fucking uniform. So
into the future.
Guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I'm about to fall asleep sitting here. So
don't lie. I heard how late you stay up the other night on your chat.
Yeah, but tonight I'll probably be up by 3 o'clock. But I'm got to go. I got to go lay down and take me a siesta right now.
Can you spell that for me, please? Neither can I, so don't worry about it. I wasn't being a wise ass. I can't either.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a good night.
Peace, man. Thanks for coming on. You know what? I effing forgot to send Gear a goddamn link.
Oh, nice. Did you hear that, Gear?
My Hooter. Gear, if you're out there, bro, say something and I'll go back to Facebook and send you a link. Damn, shame on me. Oh, look at Poco, the smart guy. I lived and worked in New Orleans for 10 years, Susie. I pretty much did all the 80s there. And by the way, at that time, $10 an hour was a pretty damn good wage in that area. Oh, speech to text. Never mind. Poco's not a genius.
So,
what does button do? Must have went to see the highlights. Gear. I'll go send them a link anyhow. I'll be right back. Hold down the fort, and you can show all the guns you want.
Okay.
See how much better than Mike I am?
Right.
Come on, open up, you douche.
So do we get to show off like the Uzis and the 50 BMGs and 44 mags, 1911s? Like, oh my goodness.
Those are so effing awesome. I'll take the strike if you got a 50 BMG.
Right.
Listen, if I had
a see, you can't even talk now.
Yeah. That's my dream gun. Like, yeah, if I end up with a 50 BMG, that means that my husband really loves me. I don't think he really loves me because I ain't got one yet.
Or that rich boyfriend finally fell into your lap.
Listen, it's hard enough keeping up with a husband. I do not have time for a fucking boyfriend.
I know, but it's the 50. All three of you could go shoot it together. Messenger is not opening for me for some oddball reason.
Speaking of oddball, I mean, that husband of mine has a pretty strict no boyfriend policy in this relationship, so I think I'm SOL.
What's
Not
in
even
your
a
mouth
mile?
right now, beauty?
Tried to what?
I said, what's in your mouth right now?
I
Okay, I knew there was.
That's what you're calling it.
You're so funny. Ice.
Ice.
Baby. Dum, 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 dum.
Let me get this bot if I can get him.
I sent him a link with an apology. Oh, don't even bother deleting messages. Just. Oh,
Yeah, I got him.
You did.
Yeah.
I think Mikey's in the back.
Ba-ding, ba-ding.
What the fuck? Over?
Sorry,
like-
Mike. I was over sending Gear a link, and it didn't chime when you popped in. It didn't do the boop.
I'm texting Dish. She ain't answering her fucking phone.
I just now got it.
I'm like, these people don't like me no more. I'm
I
gonna
had
start crying.
trouble. Facebook wouldn't open up for me.
I see where the Russians are back. While I was sitting in the
They
truck
were.
while I was sitting in the back of the truck doing nothing, I think I overheard something that a guy can never ask another guy. Okay, but I think I heard a woman ask another one, "What's that in your mouth?"
I did, yes.
Yep.
Okay, see, that's one of those things, like, because girls can go to the bathroom together, girls can like dance together, girls can do all that stuff together they want to do, right? And it's okie dokie, right? Guys can't dance together, right? Guys don't go to the bathroom together unless they're at a sporting event, obviously, right? So,
And then you separate. Once you walk through that door.
exactly, right? There isn't three guys in one stall like there can be in a girls' room. There's three women in one stall watching the other one piss. It's just amazing how they can do this bullshit. And then they hear out of the mouth of Dish, "Hey, what's in your mouth?" Really? Really?
Hey, I heard her talking like this, so I
I'm like,
wanted
did
to
she
know
just really just say what's in your mouth?
what was in her mouth.
Yeah.
Right when she was saying what a great husband she had.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was listening to that bullshit
So
too.
she could have been in this position.
My husband lets me have a boyfriend. You liar.
No, I said my husband would not let me have a boyfriend because we have a strict you are not allowed to date other people in this relationship policy.
Oh,
So
well, geez,
I'm
imagine that.
SOL
A marriage,
on
imagine that a
getting
married person actually has to, do that.
yeah. So I can't have a boyfriend who has a 50 BMG.
Well, too bad. When I can have Beth Dutton, my wife can have fucking Rip. So
Yeah, that would be quite the splurge for a good one. Now, I have seen a bolt-action off-brand BMG rifle for $1,200, brand spanking new.
and isn't there some rule or something now you can't get to 50 cal? What do you call it? You have to buy 457 cal or something like that for something.
They tried something like that, but I don't think it worked.
What's the
That
number?
could be in
4 something, right?
What? 460?
Is it 460 to fit in a 50 in the 50, right? Is that what it is?
No, it won't fit in the 50.
There's a different caliber because they said something about that you can't shoot the 50 cal, and then people are like, that's okay. Do they have instead of a 50 cal, do they have like a high fours?
I believe it's a 460, which is
Okay.
actually turned out to be a better
Gun than the
ballistic
50?
rifle. Yeah, it's
Okay.
faster, flatter shooting.
All right. Maybe that's what it is. You can't have them in mass, so they said, okay, fuck it. It won't be a 50 cal. It'll be fucking 460. Fuck
460. Yeah, that caliber
Stupid
came out
people.
right when they started squawking about the 50.
Yeah.
But the 50 is still legal. It didn't go through.
Yeah, I hit the wrong super goddamn button again. J-Dog, what's up?
Right? Poco, I got the shirt from that guy.
416 Barrett. See, J-Dog knows what the fuck which way is up.
Yeah.
Thank you, J-Dog.
I could have swore they were.
Look, I look at it this way.
Maybe I misunderstood.
What, you're really not missing. I mean, you're really not. I mean, that's like a 20 gauge and a 12 gauge, really, if you think about it, right? I mean, just, for in layman's terms. So
Yeah, but the 416 is an actual big.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you could still,
Scooby Dooby Doo.
So just because it's not a 50 doesn't mean it's not, it's not going to take your washing machine out if it's pissing you off. What the fuck videos was I watching?
Dish, do you need to vent, girl? You
No.
look like you got something.
She's a little quiet tonight, ain't she? And we're trying to get her to be.
Okay.
Can you believe we lost to the 40 freaking Niners? I cannot even believe it.
On a block punt. Just saying.
Jeez, two.
You want Tannerite?
Two. Sorry.
Tannerite makes everything better. I mean, we could totally get some Tannerite and blow some shit up.
That's true.
No, because she's going to go to fucking Green Bay and fucking start blowing up the stadium.
Don't say that.
That's the People's Stadium. That's the name of the stadium. It should be. The name of the stadium should be the People's Stadium.
True.
There's only two.
We'll just get a football and we'll put some Tannerite in it. We'll go out in the field and you can blow up the football and we'll paint it the Packers colors or whoever pissed you off.
Can't say shit like that anymore. Just saying.
So is what you're trying to say is
we're gonna go out in the field and we're gonna skip and sing songs and we're gonna pick a bunch of daisies.
There you go.
And have a woosah moment.
J Dog. Hey, Stevie, J Dog said the 408 and the 375 Shea Tack are awesome as well.
Cool.
I didn't know they made a 408.
And then I gotta wash a machine that is pissing me off. And we'll get some cans of spray paint and we'll decorate it and then we'll stuff some Tannerite in it and then we'll blow that shit off.
I'm trying to figure out who did that with a 50 cal. Somebody said, "Oh, this washer sucks." I think it was a kid down there in Texas.
I think I remember that.
The kid.
I don't know. The one where they sat there and blew the fucking
nails out of it. He started shooting nails out of a shotgun, and they grew into this fucking massive fucking channel. What is his fucking name?
Are you talking about
he's a
off
vet.
the ranch?
No, not off the ranch. The other one, the militia, demolition ranch.
Yeah, demolition ranch.
I was gonna say you're not talking about
which I think he might have retired. I think he might have retired as a veterinarian though, because he's up in the million views now.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hooligans.
And he's sponsored up and everything, and he's making some fucking scratch.
Oh, did you see that freaking mansion he bought and finished working on it?
Yeah. So I don't think he's wow, it's in my throat.
Somebody else fixed it up.
I'll laugh with you. Something else guys usually don't say out loud.
I was gonna say.
Juan, I didn't send John a link, and Ohio got off early to spend some time with his wifey and wear his new cool little weird helmet that he's got.
Yep.
Oh, he's still a veterinarian? All right, thank you, Poco. My bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, shame on him for still being a veterinarian.
Oh, he probably owns the whole shooting match and hardly ever goes to work anymore.
But he's making fucking coin up the wazoo. He earned it. Hey, he worked hard at it. I can remember when he started, he was fucking nothing. And I was laughing my ass off at him. I'm like, who's this
fucking conservative living?
I says, who's this nitwit shooting different shit out of a shotgun?
I got some change for you.
Right. Man, the first time in a long time, I actually used cash to buy snacks on the way home. So
cool.
I have 2 quarters, a dime, and an old penny.
Oh, that's cool, Poco. I didn't realize that.
He needs some steak and shrimp.
But yeah, he built an absolute fucking
And
Tom Brady house, for Christ's sakes.
he's got like 3 different YouTube channels that he's all monetized and making money off of.
I know the Off the Ranch is, but I don't know. I didn't know he had a third one.
Yeah, he's got Demo Ranch, Off the Ranch, and then the one about being a vet.
Oh, I didn't know he had the one about being a vet.
Penny, 2014.
I didn't realize that. So then he's making money hand over fist. So he's a millionaire.
Yeah.
He's definitely a millionaire.
Well, he got all of that started because of mommy and daddy's money to buy views when he first got started.
First of all, vets are making 3 figures a year, number one. Okay, right off the rip. And if you take each one of his fucking YouTube channels, especially Demolition Ranch.
J Dog brought up his, all the
his T-shirt company
guys and shit.
Oh yeah, he's got sponsors. Yeah. I'm telling you, he's a millionaire with no problem whatsoever. No problem whatsoever. Because I know what's her name. Her and her old man make a shit ton of money. They're only making like 200-something thousand a year though, and they got a good backing. But they don't have the backing that he's got. So I always forget her name.
Her?
Yeah, her and her dad. They're down in somewhere in Alabama.
That's conservatives' new nickname, Claddles.
He helped his dad start Channel 2. I don't know what Channel 2 is. I'm not from that area.
I ain't typing that long.
He didn't use mommy and daddy's money. He went off the backs of veterans in Black Rifle Coffee Company. Is that Poco? You being like mean about when you say that, or I don't want to support any channel that supports Black Rifle Coffee. Why? What is the problem with Black Rifle Coffee? Somebody help me out.
I don't know.
They're fucking selling.
They got iffy on some stuff. Oh, they were supporting frickin' Democrats.
So what?
They're flip-flopping back and forth. And not only that, they've done some really shady shit.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I probably shouldn't show you guys what I got for Christmas then.
I got rid of mine.
I saw it already, sweetheart. Listen.
I should get rid of that.
Drink what you want to drink. Jesus Christ.
It's only one bag and you didn't buy it, so.
True.
Who cares?
Just being gifted something totally different.
They also denounced the kid from Kenosha. What kid? What do you mean?
Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse.
What about him? Who's Kyle Rittenhouse? What do they do? Are you going to help me out here?
What?
Gunpowder?
The Kenosha kid?
Yeah, when the whole bullshit with Kyle Rittenhouse was going on, I'm trying to remember what exactly it was that they did, but it was some pretty fucked up shit.
Who did?
Hold on a minute.
Demolition
Black
Ranch?
Rifle Coffee Company.
Stop, Mike. Kyle Rittenhouse was a young man.
The one that shot the kid in self-defense. I got that.
But you don't know who he is.
No, but what I'm talking about, who was saying all this shit? Black Rifle or Demolition Ranch?
Black Rifle Coffee.
Okay, so Black Rifle Coffee was saying what about Rittenhouse?
And I hand the baton over to Gunpowder because I do not know.
Gunpowder? What did Black Coffee do to...
remember. When it comes to the bullshit with companies like that, I let it go in one ear and out the other. I'm the worst person to ask.
Poco's telling me. They posted a T-shirt of Kyle Rittenhouse wearing a Black Rifle Coffee Company shirt. So Black Rifle Coffee Company talked a bunch of shit. Oh. Okay, please only at one time explain to Mikey.
In other words, they were being wussies trying to cover all their bases.
Gotcha.
Which is what companies do. But fuck them.
Yeah, but okay. So to play devil's advocate here, isn't that a little hypocritical? Since we're all about free speech, you're allowed to say what the hell you want. Yeah. And if somebody's wearing a product, you're allowed to sit there and talk shit about it if you don't agree with them.
We're also that's part of free speech too. and you have the freedom to purchase what you want to and support what company
Exactly.
you want to. So I choose not to support them because I think they're wishy-washy. If you're on this side of the fence, fine. If you're on that side of the fence, fine. But if you're in the middle trying to play both sides,
Right.
I don't have a use for you.
Exactly.
I don't know. If somebody gave me anything of black coffee, I'd probably drink it, see how it tastes. If I didn't like it, I'd throw it out.
I drank some too, but I will not purchase any more.
I've drank it. It's good coffee, but I don't buy it.
I don't get into all that.
Because I can
I
go to
do my best.
I can go to the grocery store and buy Folgers right off the shelf, and then I go home. I'm like, that's a good cup of coffee.
I do my best not to get involved in all that bullshit. To be totally honest with you, you know, I just do my best. It's just
that's all we can do is our best.
Because it's to me it's bullshit. Because it's
the worst part of it. Black Rifle Coffee got their start from the veterans, the gun community, pro Second Amendment. They were all over everybody. Yay, this person, yay, and then they behind the scenes were supporting the other side also. So they got called out. And
I mean, they're supposed to be a company that's ran by veterans. So for them to sit there and be so wishy-washy on shit, it's a little.
Well,
it's a little crazy to me.
Here's my thought. Poco says when they were confronted about it, straddling in the stuff they were doing and saying they talked a bunch of shit about people like us.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a whole group of YouTubers that migrated to Texas to get close to Black Rifle Coffee Company and Demolition Ranch. That's how Demolition Ranch got Bunker Brand clothing going. Gotcha. Yeah, you know, he's because you can go back and watch his early videos, and I'm not joking. The kid was shooting fucking nails out of a fucking shotgun.
He does a lot of crazy shit of shooting stuff out.
No,
that was
I'm
part of the big
now,
deal.
but I mean, I'm talking about when he started, honey.
Well, back then he was in competition with that Russia guy who was doing all the crazy shit.
Right.
You know, before he fell apart or his shit hit the fan.
So here's what I want to know: with all the restrictions that YouTube has on guns and this, that, and the other thing, how does he make so much money? Just because of the how do they allow him?
It's got to be all sponsorship and what's the pay shit? Patreon.
Oh yeah.
No, I thought
merchandise.
I thought that.
Well, and also when he first started, you got to look at what year it was when he first started. A lot of those rules and regulations weren't there. It didn't happen until like 1 or 2 years ago that they started cracking down.
He still can't. He still has to follow rules. Like, is the old guy still doing his channel?
Yeah.
And what about 22 Plankster? Is he still doing his?
Yeah.
YouTube is kind of like politicians, okay? It's okay as long as you are making me money. So the higher your subscriber count, the higher your view, YouTube is going to make money off of him because of ads. They can sit there and have his 1 hour video or however long it is and plug the shit out of ads on it. And then they're making money because he's got millions of subscribers, which means he's got more than millions of views.
He said that.
Dear Brandon 19, nice to see you, buddy. You have a link. I'm sorry, I forgot. It's been a minute. And I was a rookie. Island Gale 57. Very nice to see you.
Poco Loco said that Black Rifle Coffee Company are elitists who talk shit on people who never served. And he said most of his money comes through Bunker Hill brand clothing. I get it does, but I'm going to tell you something. The sponsorship he has, the 1.3 million fucking views, the 2.5 million views, that's got to get him. That's got to earn him some fucking cake.
He ain't earning shit off of YouTube because of the guns. He's earning stuff using people's products on his videos.
Yeah. His
So he's not getting
sponsorship.
paid by YouTube at all?
I probably doubt it, because technically he's breaking the rules, and they
Okay.
don't support gun channels.
Hello, Gear. Hello,
Ex-
Island Girl.
Except for
Hey,
when
Island Girl.
they're super high up, because they've already shown where, yeah, there's gun channels that are still making money because they've got these millions and millions of followers and subscribers and so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
You
even. I can't even watch deer meat for dinner clean a fucking pig on fucking YouTube anymore.
Yeah. You figure 1% of a dollar is a penny. 1% of a million is a lot higher. So
Very few of the videos, but some. The other two channels do, though. You're right. Off the Ranch has nothing to do with the guns, and now you say the veterinarian channel. You're right.
yeah.
maybe I should start.
Demo Ranch, yeah, Demo Ranch is more. It's not getting the YouTube funds that it was, but he's still able to have the money coming in from Patreon for that channel, and all of his subscriber and product plugs that he does on the channel. So
I
he's
just find-
still banking. That's what he does.
I just find it very odd that YouTube has all these rules on guns, on cleaning deer, or skinning a fucking hog, or whatever. Okay. Yet
Animal cruelty.
I can go watch somebody with their wife's tits hanging out. I can go watch somebody nursing their kid with no clothes on. I can go watch all this shit on YouTube.
Yeah, that sells.
Naked yogurt.
But don't come and tell me that it's morally fucking, the guns and skinning a fucking pig are morally wrong.
Well, that
video
comes from a bunch of people that think meat magically comes in a plastic bag at their grocery store.
Yeah. My video I posted, it wasn't even 10 minutes long, of my 5-year-old daughter getting her first freaking deer with a crossbow. And it wasn't even up 3 minutes before YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and every fucking platform took it down because of animal fucking cruelty.
Wow.
Wasn't even anything to do with a child. It was animal cruelty.
But now, did you show the whole thing?
No, we had nothing on it of her gutting it, cleaning it, any of that. It was just, here's the deer, here's my daughter, here's her crossbow, and her getting super excited.
Because usually, the other ones all do it. They Meat for Dinner does it. He shoots fucking deer. They just can't show him cleaning it. And all the homestead channels I watch, they don't allow them to show them, with the chickens in the little fucking machine, or put them in the cone to slice their throat. They can't show any of that bullshit.
Oh, I've tried to have the videos of us with the chickens or us with the rabbits.
They'll show them dead on the table, and nobody says nothing to them.
Oh, Poco brought up
all of mine have been
Brazilian waxing.
Poco, I'm sort of kind of in that business. I don't sell them.
T-shirts or Brazilian waxing?
T-shirts.
Oh. Thank God.
Coco, my company is a distributor of all the shit that the T-shirt people need to print whatever they're printing on their T-shirts. All right, so I work for a screen printing distributor.
I can't tell you how relieved I am to find out that that's T-shirts, not Brazilian waxing. Like, I was about to be so traumatized for people out there.
We got people calling. As you know, Poco, I'm in Massachusetts, and we got people calling from fucking Texas, Florida, California, Montana, looking for us to send them fucking shit. When COVID hit, and we came back, about 6 months after we came back, we decided not to sell to anybody out in New England and New York. So because we were having a hard time getting the product. Because Wolflex is the ink we use. We sell most of. They were having a problem getting the chemical to make the ink. So then they finally got smart, and they were only making primary colors of ink. They weren't making like cotton candy and fucking all that stupid shit. They were just making the primary colors. And so our company decided not to sell just in New York and New England, the only places we sell. So yeah, I know what the t-shirt business can do. But again,
make it
you need a
so bad.
You need a following to sell the t-shirts, though. Okay.
Wow, I'm froze. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can
Yep.
hear you.
I'm moving all over. I'm froze.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you're in Michigan.
Oh,
It's
absolutely,
kinda cold.
absolutely, Poco. There's a red color shortage. Do you remember? If you go ask whoever makes your t-shirts, Poco. Some of the guys use Wolflex. Some of them use what is it? What's the other one? Something.
Thank God.
Something
I don't
one
like
or
being
something
in
like
the
that.
middle.
Are your two major ones? But yeah,
It's getting all claustrophobic.
There.
Oh,
now
God.
Now you got your own room.
Front and center.
no, I know Poco. They sell. He does it for. He does it for what's his name too. I like what's his name actually
Anything
better
you
than I
want
like
to voice
Demo
fire
Ranch.
up there?
Who's the kid? Who's the kid that got Kentucky Ballistics? I like him actually better than Demolition Ranch.
Treat me mean and cruel. Treat me like a fool. Make me write bad checks.
I got 9 weeks, so you're safe. The water's not going to melt on you, so.
9 more weeks, huh?
By the way,
Yeah, I'm going to die. This kid's going to kill me. I think Mikey froze now. Oh, I see him. Never mind. Yeah, my ribs are so screwed.
Yeah.
Kid has freaking antlers or stupid fucking on. I haven't decided which one. Both fucking hurt.
Devil horns. Just saying.
yeah, no, Poco, I understand. We got a
I keep
company that
calling him a moose.
we got a
I
company that
told
doesn't.
you not to get so close to them damn goats.
Poco, I deliver to a company that doesn't even do schools or anything like that. They do. It's all internet ordered over the internet. And it's all concert T-shirts. You can buy an AC/DC concert T-shirt from 1982 if you wanted to.
Somebody has buymyhookers.com.
You can buy a hooker. Yeah, but you can't kiss them.
Well, no, it's a hooker. I mean, come on. Have standards, Mikey. God.
I know. But what fun is it if you can't kiss them while you're banging the shit out of them?
Kiss her
Kind of
neck.
hard anyhow. If you all the bouncing and
That
shit.
doggy style
Flicking
should mean no.
earlobes. It's overrated.
Oh, buy
Exactly.
my hookers is Poco's website.
Are they classy hookers or are they like trashy hookers? What kind of hookers are we talking about here? And are they like the embroidery type hookers or are they like ladies of the night type hookers? What kind of hookers are we talking about?
Las Vegas hookers or Detroit hookers?
Keep in mind, Poco, you're dealing with a pregnant chick, and you know how they are. They can go from happy, sad, and glad in fucking 0.02 seconds.
Oh, it's cute. You think I can go in 0.02 seconds. Thanks for giving me that extra 02.
Dysfunctional midget hookers. Good. I like some
those
midget
are the best.
Midget
They put
porn's
the fun
best.
in dysfunctional.
Midget porn's the best.
Yeah. Sit and spin. Wee. Hey, Steve. She laughed.
Took a lot.
Dish.
She did it.
Dish. You mean Dish laughed? Yeah. Because she never laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rogers 0 for 4 against the Niners this year. Ooh, boy.
Okay, I'm not froze again. Just checking.
Blonde wants to know where you were last night, Mikey.
Where was I?
Yep.
Yep.
Where the fuck was I? Oh, I came
I
home
don't
from
know. It
work.
was Friday.
I came home from work. Oh. So I came home from work, took a little siesta, and then I woke up at like 10, and my wife's like, what time is Brianna coming home? And I'm like, she'll be home soon. So she got home around, I don't know, a little after 10, and then she says, Dad, I bought this. You know the AUX cord you can use so you can hook it up to your phone and you can play all your playlists?
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't have, she's got this Bluetooth thing now that she hooks up to the radio, and she doesn't need the aux cord, so she plugs it into a staticky FM channel, and then turns a Bluetooth, what do you call it?
Teethuses.
So, anyways, they're out there. I went out to have a smoke, and they're out there singing songs in the car. So, I went outside with them. I was shooting the breeze with them. We talked until about fucking midnight, and then
you have a duty to the people, Mike, and you were just hanging out with family. Good God!
I know, imagine. And time just got away from me. I didn't even think of it. And then Stevie had texted me, and I felt bad because my phone's in the house on the table. And so, I'm outside, and Stevie had texted me. I don't know, Steve, what time did you text me? But anyways, when I came back in, I'm like, oh. I sat down in the chair, and my daughter says, "Good night, Dad. We're going to bed," because her girlfriend stayed over. And my daughter says, "Dad, you're not doing a chat tonight?" I'm like, fuck, not this late. Nope, I guess I'm not. And so that's pretty much why.
That's your excuse, and you're sticking with it.
So
sounded like a little bit rehearsed, but okay.
I know, right?
Oh, Steve, I got a question for you.
5 is my answer.
Do you know what kind of snack the San Francisco 49ers like?
Little dish?
No.
Gonna let me in on it?
Little grilled cheese.
Dick. God.
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
Cheeseheads.
With fucking mayo.
Yeah, no, that's bad. That's disgusting.
Had to go there.
So she's going to sit here and make fun of me. Where's her guy sitting? On his fucking ass. On his way home right now, crying in his millions for doing. What's the next State Farm? What's the next State Farm commercial going to be from him anyway? He's a fucking idiot. Dummy. I can't believe it. All his stuff, bothers me.
Yeah.
He is
got
so good.
All them $100 bills crying into right now, like, oh man.
It should have been him and Tom Brady in the Super Bowl each fucking year.
That's terrible, Poco.
Poco. Why? What did he say?
The fiesta come prostitutas enanas. And then he said, that's the only way you make a cheese sandwich is with mayonnaise.
Oh, I have a joke here for you. I'll have to read it to you, though. Is it on here?
I actually got a good one today. But I can turn it into a riddle. Bet you I can find mine quicker than Mike finds his. Yep, there it is.
Probably.
Hey, what does a dildo and tofu have in common?
Didn't I just hear this? And I don't remember the answer. Not a
They're
clue.
both fake meat.
That's it.
They're both meat substitutes.
Okay, that's close.
I think I've seen that on YouTube or something. All right, ready? This is a riddle.
Yep.
What am I doing? To make it stand, you wet it. To make it wet, you suck it. To make it stiff, you lick it. To get it in, you push it.
Stamp. An envelope.
Any other guesses?
Okay.
Threading a needle.
Threading a needle.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Right.
I thought that
What
was
the
kind of
fuck is
cute.
it?
Poco yourself. Well, yeah, on Sunday afternoons, but and I'm hungry and I have no snacks. Damn it.
Me too.
That sucks.
I have no cigarettes. That sucks.
What?
I got one cigarette left.
Holy
I may have to actually text my fucking neighbor upstairs and see if he's still awake.
Yeah, you know damn well they only smoke menthol. Whenever
No,
you
his
need
wife
to come and
does.
smoke, that's all they
No.
ever have.
No, his wife smokes the ones that if you pinch the filter, it's not menthol.
Oh, the Camel Crush.
Yeah. Anyways, my brother sent me a.
J-Dog ate his snake.
Is it on this one? No. My brother sent me a GIF, whatever the fuck you call those fucking things.
GIF.
Yeah. And it had who just died? It had Betty White. It had the guy from
The
Full
guy on
House.
Full House.
Huh?
Yeah, the guy from Full House.
Meatloaf and something
yeah.
Anderson.
Hey, what are we gonna have for lunch? Hey, you hungry? Like the guy asks Betty what she wants for lunch.
Yeah.
And he says, I don't know, how about some meatloaf? That's just wrong.
The Rams and Buccaneers Tuflon, don't forget.
Yeah, Bills will hopefully win that game tomorrow.
You know the Bucks are gonna win.
Oh, I hope they fucking lose by 100.
So do I, but it won't happen probably.
I hope they lose by 100. I'm so tired of them.
Yeah, Louis Anderson died yesterday too.
Yeah, I heard that. He was rather young too, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he died of cancer, I think.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Is that why he stopped doing Family Feud?
I think so.
Because what's his name sucks at it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a jerk or nothing, but you know.
Carrie sucks or Carrie's
No,
dead?
it's not Jim Carrey. It's
Drew
Jim
Carey.
Carrey does Price is Right.
Drew
Carey.
Drew Carey does Price is Right.
Oh. The pudgy face dude.
Yeah. He died. He was a good guy. I liked him.
Yeah. Comedian.
Yeah.
Has anybody here of Hillbilly's Chocolate Gray?
Yeah, that was new to me today. I have never heard of chocolate gravy. Steve Harvey.
Hey, P2E. Steve Harvey, yes. I was trying to think of him, but I didn't want to say that black guy.
Damn.
With the funny mustache, that dude.
Who may or may not identify as a female, maybe.
Right.
There is a 3-part. I just been seeing this. I have just started seeing this advertised. There, I corrected my English. A 3-part series on Bill Cosby.
Ooh.
And it's called We Need to Talk About Bill Cosby.
He was kind of funny. Did you ever see Bill Cosby himself?
Don't eat the Jello.
Juicy.
Don't drink at his house.
Hey, miserable.
I still enjoyed the.
Part 1 is before the pudding. Part 2 is before the drink. And part 3 is, I'm sorry, now you got to go home.
Yeah, really.
Pudding Pops. Silent Green, what's up? Hey, miserable old fuck.
What's going on?
Steve is the black Dr. Phil. Wow.
I did not have sexual situations with that girl, Monica Lewinsky.
It's funny.
Got that T-shirt.
Most
people look at it and have no clue.
Well, you know, she was Republican until the fucking Democrats left a bad taste in her mouth.
Right.
Here, want this cigar? I've only had it in my poontang for a few days.
Putin. Not Putin.
Tell me.
Putin. No, not Putin. One of the Arabic fellas, which is probably a cut down too, but who was that guy? He was a beast of a guy. Always had the turban on, or whatever they call it. It might not have been a turban, but he always had the thing. World leader. He was in the next office waiting for a meeting.
Yasser Arafat.
Mm-hmm. That's the one. While the cigar incident was going on.
Oh.
And what's the first thing you offer a diplomat when they come into your office?
A pussy soak cigar?
Take one. They're fresh. Might be kind of moist.
So here's my thing, right? About that whole situation. There are people who will still say, I can't believe a person like Bill would take advantage of a girl of her stature. First of all, let me tell you something. She's working in the White House. She's a grown-ass woman. That grown-ass woman kept a fucking cum-stained dress in her fucking closet.
Her girlfriend did.
I mean, her girlfriend, okay?
Yeah. She tried to throw it away.
Let's not forget that she knew that the fucking thing was in her girlfriend's closet too, okay?
Sure.
So she wasn't a victim. And you know what?
No, she wasn't a victim. She got to screw a president. Are you kidding?
And you know what?
I would do that.
Here's my thing. If you think about it, do you blame him? Really? Like if you woke up next to that every fucking day, wouldn't you want something else? So
hey,
I mean, come on.
Just goes to show everyone out there, even Bill didn't want to choose Hillary, so why would you?
There you go.
You know, I just think, I think what people forget is that the office of the president is run by a human being.
Very cool, Flom.
That's gonna make mistakes. It's gonna make bad judgment calls, and that's the whole fucking problem with people. People all think they're supposed to be this fucking robot that you have to do this way, you have to do it that way. And
Redneck Prepper, what's up? Nice to see you.
you know what a Coke machine in Mocha. They both have thought this is a good bill.
Very good.
And I mean, if we're just gonna
Hey,
talk about the
anybody?
women who have done that kind of shit, look at our vice president. She pretty much did the same thing, getting her way to the top. So why not?
Yeah, hit him up.
Well, you know.
I know they call her Giggles or something, don't they? Yeah, I know she's always laughing.
That creeps me out.
It's kind of creepy.
I really like to see who's going to run because I'm going to tell you something. He ain't getting back in again.
As long as it's not Peter Flan, it's cool.
We're getting a new fucking. Hopefully, we're getting a new governor. And the only problem is our attorney general is running, and she's the bitch that changed all the gun laws during the summer of 2014 when people weren't even around. So that bitch is, she is a miserable, absolute bitch.
Well, if you can't hope, you have to vote.
So they got a guy, Jeff Keel.
Hey,
Kyle Keel. Yeah, it's Geo. He
Nice
spells his
T-shirt slogan.
He spells his name Geoff, I believe.
You might be on something, Steve.
Diehl. He's out of, obviously he's out of Massachusetts, but we'll see what happens.
Poco, the whole country pretty much needs an enema.
Yeah.
No, the whole country does not need enema. They need some fucking chlorine to the gene pool, and we need to start with the politicians.
All right, folks.
I
think it's time to. We all can't be on dishes schedule.
You think it's time to take a shit?
Did I forget to do that today too?
I don't know, but you went.
Fucking skinny people problems, man.
Well, no, you went.
Well, I found out if you don't eat,
Yeah,
you don't poop.
Right.
Yeah. So.
That's not good for you, though.
Oh yeah.
Listen, if I don't eat, I'm a fucking mean, angry bitch, and nobody is gonna like that.
Fucking mean, angry bitch, whether you eat it or not. Let's call it spade a spade. Let's not fucking sugarcoat nothing here, huh?
Yeah, I wish I had some fried chicken gear. And Gear's going to let me know who's got chats going. He said there's like 6 of them going. I want to find.
Gear's got some fried chicken on his mind, though, because you just said food.
Right.
Yeah, we need.
It's all right, Flan. We'll leave it anyway, hon.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, everybody. It's nice to get back in the saddle, get things rolling again.
Yeah, we missed you, Stevie.
Oh, I missed you too, honey bunch.
Blueberry fritter.
You
Fuck,
a lot.
I'm gonna go out. No,
yeah, works for me.
See what you did? See what you did by mentioning food? Fucking
yeah.
Gear mentions fucking fried chicken. Fucking J-Dog mentions the fucking blueberry fritter.
Actually, I could go for a nice big hard-edged crunchy apple fritter in a nice cup of coffee.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, both y'all know I'm pregnant and I am always hungry. Can y'all stop talking about food?
We ain't got no pickles up in here. I
don't need a pickle, but an apple fritter sounds freaking delicious.
She already got
Steve.
She already got the pickle. That's why she's fucking pregnant. Now she needs the fucking peanut butter
to go along with it. Redneck Prepper. Yeah, I hope I'm back. We'll see how she goes, eh? But yeah, it feels good. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for coming.
Night, everyone.
Outside chat.
Good night,
pretty awesome. And you never have to apologize in this chat for whatever you say. Peace. Play nice.